So are we. Hi, everyone. Welcome. We are back after having a week off. We had a little 6-day last week, but no biggie because we believe in taking care of ourselves on this channel. But yeah, we're here with In Darkness Unbroken, playing some Dragon Age, final season. I'm just here to, make sure everybody behaves themselves and look cute. Otherwise, Humlin, you're in charge. So go ahead and start us with our introductions.
Me? Hi, everybody. Andorana Tashan. Hope you're all doing well. I am indeed the storyteller of this fine story and our final season with these wonderful people. I'm gonna have the players introduce themselves and who they are playing, and maybe a little bit about them. And my question for you all is, what is your favorite snack right now? Mine's just pretty much consistently salted popcorn. I'm really into that shit. Take it away, everyone.
Hi everyone, my name is Satan, or the Vamp on the internet. Um, and today I will be playing Bella, our city elf rogue, who is not having a fun, great time. Actually, it's the opposite. My favorite snack currently, I just finished a bag of ranch flavored corn nuts, which is the snack that I have like once every 3 months, because I will down the entire bag in like one sitting. So it's dangerous for me to have it. So like my partner gets it for me as a treat. Yeah, that's me.
Very controlled treat.
Yeah,
Very
you can have a little corn nut as a treat.
as a treat.
Hello, everyone. I am Torin, or Torin Talks Creativity. My pronouns are she, they. I am playing Alani, our Taventer Saparati warrior, who's kind of an asshole, for being honest. Their pronouns are any and all. As far as my personal favorite snack, usually kettle chips, eating way too many of those. But also, there are these animal crackers that are dipped in like Reese's like chocolate and peanut butter. Don't buy the bag. They're huge and it's fucking so good. Anyway, and Alani's, I'm gonna say she's eating way too much beef jerky behind everybody's back.
Hi everyone, I'm Kay Phoenix, or Kay. My pronouns are they, them. I play Ophelia Von Canel, our Mortalitasi mage, pronouns she, her. My favorite snack before I was no longer allowed to have snacks for 4 months because I'm on a very strict medical diet. Anything with chocolate, literally anything with chocolate, preferably 85% dark chocolate. I don't know why 85%, it just hits me
Fuck
right.
with that. I fuck
It's
with
the
that.
perfect percentage for
Um,
dark chocolate, yeah.
right. Ophelia's favorite snack would probably be anything pretentious that is on hand and prepared for her because she's rich AF. So whatever is just served to her. Goat cheese and honey, crackers, frozen grapes, all that fun stuff. So that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everyone, my name's Val. This is my channel. Today I bring Robin, who is a lowborn dwarf rogue. I keep getting bothered because part of my lipstick rubbed off right there. This is a shitty lipstick apparently, so I'll reapply that later. But I love to snack. I am a proponent of girl dinner, so most of my dinners are just made up of a handful of snacks. But currently, because I did go down to Washington last week and brought back Trader Joe's, as you do when you visit the United States from Canada, is from Trader Joe's, they have peanut butter stuffed pretzels bites, and those are just, peanut butter is one of my favorite things. And also Fig Newtons. So, don't listen. A cookie is just a cookie. The Fig Newtons is fruit and cake. So, but yeah, as far as Robin goes, it's cheese. She just also likes to snack, but cheese is her go-to. So it's also just her go-to like meal, not just snack. It's just cheese is the best thing in the world.
She is not wrong.
So hey, just to let everyone know, now that we're done, this is a viewer-affected game. You can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. Every 100 biddies gives anyone you see here a reroll. If you subscribe to the channel or gift subs, you can give us an auto crit with stunt points. If you donate money, a $5 donation will give everybody here either an extra, a greater healing potion, or a focus point, which is something you're only supposed to get when you level up, so that's very important. It's why we're so powerful, because we had a lot of those. Like, it is like just stacked. Like, we just have all the skills. And then a $10 sliding scale, you can give Emma an idea. You can have them do create a character. That's how we got Cheez It. You can have them bring us, I don't know, stuff. It's a sliding scale. We don't cross our lines and boundaries with that sliding scale. If you give us $10,000, we'll just stop streaming.
Yeah.
If you don't like us, put your money where your mouth is.
An interesting plot point, an enemy, someone cool from the computer games you want them to run into, whatever. Literally, whatever. I am down.
Yep.
We're raising money for good reason. Nightbot just reminded us why.
Yes, as we are, I'm raising money because my cat needs to see a fucking cardiologist. Like, he needs to see a doctor. His appointment's in January. Hopefully he does not die of a heart attack until then. So please, I'll show him eventually. I will give you a cat tax when he gets up. But please, help my boy. He needs to see a doctor. $12 Canadian. And that's before he needs dental surgery. Yep. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got for you. Emma, take us away, friend.
It's me. All right, yes. Welcome in, folks. This is episode 2 of the final season of In Darkness Unbroken. Last session, we rejoined our crew as they emerged out of an illuvian mirror, breaking the glass behind them to ensure that the foe could not follow. Peering around at the dark surroundings, it seemed they were in a storage room, and a look outside of the window confirmed that they had just walked right into Tevinter. Cue our elves sweating a little. We then met a new face, a harsh and focused face of an elven warrior who entered to investigate what was going on. Things got tense. Guards were called. A conflict ends up erupting as each side is cautiously trying to get answers from one another. Eleni needed answers as to what had occurred and who these people were, and the party wanted to find out, hopefully that they would be able to leave this place. The tensions ease enough where the violence stops and folks try to find some reason. It seems that in order to walk out of this place, our crew may need to, I don't know, assist in something. Maybe even taking care of a problem that they too have a reason to be a little pissed off at, because there is a Tevinter woman named Eleanor von Nuss, who is in fact a Titus. Anybody in the audience who knows Deep Lore will know what I'm talking about with the Titus, but given that she, stole Ophelia's uncle Rizzo, the animated corpse. The Rizzler. He's a little flaky right now. Maybe he's Rusty Rizzo? I don't know.
Was it Withered Will or whatever?
Withered William.
Withered William, yeah.
She's got knowledge of closely guarded Mortalitasi magic, which is a problem, and tried to kill the group. I'd say that makes it a little personal. I can't imagine why there will be a lot of resistance to that plan. We're going to be diving in first with... She's a Titus. Sorry. Oh, Umbro. We're going to come in to a little scene with Eleni. You have left the group in that room. They're still being watched, but it's not quite so tense and they are not completely locked in with wards right now. And you've gone off to find your employer, correct?
Yes, and before I leave, the guards that are there, I want to tell them to move them into, not the living room, but something that actually has, seating area, but they are under watch still. So,
somewhere comfortable. They can be moved somewhere comfortable.
Yeah, and not stuck in our storage room. Bleeding everywhere. Yeah. But fair, I will say that loud enough that they hear it. So.
Okay.
Say is maybe not the right word. Yell it. Order it.
You project.
Yes.
And yes, projected loudly with intent. And we'll stomp off to go chat with Lord Cesar.
Okay. Yes, you are able to go and find him. He is sitting in his study, pensive. Seems to be in thought when you enter. He was likely awaiting some kind of report from you. So when you appear, he seems relieved is maybe the wrong word, but a smile will grace his features. He doesn't get up. He feels like he doesn't have to around you because you're.
And she definitely walks in, has just a bit of a shit-eating grin on her face. Just, well, they bleed easily enough.
Good.
Have...
Come. Sit while you tell
Yes.
me.
And like she's used to it, not being more comfortable with him. We'll take the seat next to him. Well, my lord, I have figured out at least what they're doing to some extent. And I think they can be useful to us.
I do like to hear that.
Yes. I mean, considering no one truly knows that they're here. I mean, they may have contacted someone in wherever she said she was from, but no one in Teventer knows. So,
An unknown quantity.
yeah, I figure they already love your cousin as much as we do. And maybe just giving them a little extra firepower and she won't be a problem anymore.
Tell me exactly what they told you about their purpose here.
Well, once one of them that they clearly cared about got, well, a little less healthy.
I
They
expect nothing less.
Yeah. Also, the captain's bleeding. He's fine. That might have been me.
It's okay. As long as you cause no permanent harm, I don't mind you asserting a little dominance around them.
I mean, it's not like he was handsome to begin with. That's fine. Just might be a little bit of a crooked nose. He'll be fine.
Adds character.
Yeah. But it does seem that they were being honest, that they were there to retrieve whatever that bumbling thing is with them. And the escape was genuine.
Retrieving a corpse. The one Navarin, one assumes.
Yes.
All right. Did you get any sort of read on them as to who is the controller of that stone construct they have with them?
No, I did not.
A curious little motley crew.
Yes. And I think she pulls out of her pocket all the other shit that Robin gave her and just yeah.
Yes, that one was rather charming. Charming.
I'll follow your lead, my lord, on that.
Do you think they will be compliant?
No. But I think deals can be made. Especially if we heal the one that is gravely injured.
We can arrange for that.
And if we give them safe passage out of Teventer eventually. Or at least not going to attack them anymore.
All right, we can keep them in our pocket for now. I'm not entirely sure where she's going to pop up, but we can see if they will be an effective tool. They may want her dead. It would be beneficial for that to happen.
Yes.
We can... The guest house nearby.
Yes.
Set them up there, allow them to relax a little, but I would like you to accompany them. Ensure that they don't go anywhere until this situation is dealt with.
And if Navarans actually show up at our door.
Oh.
Your door, my lord.
I'm sure I will be entirely gracious.
Sorry.
It is not like we captured her somewhere and held her hostage. She showed up in the house in a manner that normally could be considered breaking and entering.
And destroying priceless artifacts, which I'm sure Navarans just totally can't understand.
Quite upset at the Luvian being broken, yes.
Yes.
It's not the only one, of course, but...
It's going to be harder to track your cousin.
Yes. It was fine when she was using this as a back door. I could keep track of what she was doing. Well, as I say, keep them company. I need to pop through to Saharan. While I want to linger while this is happening, it is best that I am seen not in the city where she meets her untimely end, so that I have alibi for not being involved.
Yeah, and I think there's even like a little bit of a worry look on her face. I'm sure our guards can handle it. Protecting you, I mean.
They'll be fine. I won't be there long, and I don't plan on leaving the bounds of the estate. I'm very close, Eleni, and I want to... We run a risk with this slippery little bitch of a cousin of mine.
Yeah. Just... Our guards are fine.
I know you would much prefer to be by my side, dear, but I would entrust nobody else to deal with this side of the situation.
Yes, my lord.
You will be an extension of my will.
Aren't I always?
Indeed. Now, go and explain the situation. You can escort them to the guest house so that they might get comfortable. It is a fine place to stay, and maybe allow them to explore the city a little, under watchful eyes, of course, and await her arrival. Maybe even plan a little trap. See how good they are. Watch the way that they strategize. See if they're... well, the clever sort.
Okay.
I feel like if they're really going to get my cousin, she needs to be outsmarted.
My lord, with this bunch, I'm hoping they'll just be surprising.
All right.
And cover my tracks too. Outsmart her.
Okay. Well, I shan't leave right away. Speak with them, get them settled. Let me know if that is fine, if they have agreed to complete this task and therefore not only be free to go, nor have the authorities called on them emerging into my home, but escorted safely from the city so that nothing untoward happens to them.
Yes, and as a show of faith, can I take some healer's kits and healing potions?
Oh, yes. Take one of the mages that... There's a few of them that have that spell. They can ensure that they are healthy and whole.
And stop bleeding on our furniture.
It's preferable.
I'll keep that part quiet.
People always say the most unsightly things about we to winter mages when there's blood found in our homes.
I just meant it's hard to get out of the cushions. Yes,
but we do get taught how to very conveniently tidy up said blood, so don't worry.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, go. I trust you to deal with this. Put on your diplomatic face.
I'll at least change out the coat of arms while I'm traveling.
If they need a charming face, let me know and I'll come and speak to them. But I trust you.
Yes, my lord, I have this.
You'll do fine.
And I think, again, that look of concern comes back and just be careful.
I'll make sure I return to you in one piece.
Thank you, my lord.
And he pulls out some more paper and starts to pen a letter, allowing you to go.
I will go back to wherever the guards have taken them. I'm assuming kind of like a sitting
it's like
area.
a lounge, yeah. It's not like the lounge where you take your high end kind of guests, but it's comfortable. It's really nice.
Where you're waiting to have the high important meeting.
Yes.
And I will walk in with a healing potion for all of them, one for each. And well, I say walk in, door slams a little bit. It just stomps. And
I have a very important question. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Can Finch fit through the doors?
Finch has to squat and go sideways, but would manage. You might think that perhaps posting Finch out in the hallway might be a little easier. At least then he can kind of watch for what's going on outside. But he can try.
Door frames.
We've actually not been sitting down for long because we've been guiding.
Yeah. Just a little more, just to the left. Turn, pivot.
No, my left.
Yeah.
No, okay. Oh, that's, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. They won't miss that. They're rich.
Or maybe they will.
We know everything in this house. No.
I don't care. Miss it if you want.
Yeah.
So when you do approach, there's just Finch standing at the doorway in the hallway.
But yes, Alani will slam door open, stomp, and put down in front of y'all, like on a coffee table kind of thing. There's a health potion for each of you, and then a healer's kit for me. Torn is bad at names. What's his name? Sharo. So let's call him Sparrow, and I was like, that's not right. Anyway,
Robin would have named him that.
Yeah. I will say, yeah, they are potent healing potions. I would say, given that so it's 8d6 plus your con.
8d6.
Damn.
Including for Shara. I'm gonna roll for him because he's hurting.
I did bring the healer's kit too, so if you need to top off or anything like that.
Well, I'm sure his fiancée won't mind.
Oh yeah, no, she's on
bandaging up some wounds.
She's
nice.
She's on it.
Where's your con, darling? 4.
Darling.
My darling. Right, there we go. He's still not at full. Oh, you got 69!
He's so do I!
69 out
Amazing.
of 92. You know what? It's
Ooh,
okay.
you know what? It's fine.
He's doing better. It's
It-
more than half.
Yeah.
It's exactly that's
Yeah.
it did a lot, and it's healing stuff on the inside, which gets that sort of like tickling feeling as like your
Yeah.
skin's knotting together quicker than it normally would.
I'm at 69
and
out of 74, so I'm gonna just
Love it.
pocket my potion.
You're just gonna bandage him up.
I'm just
While
banding
y'all are
him up.
healing up. Alani's just staring at you and just looks at the rest of the guards. Leave. And don't listen, but stay outside.
They do so. They don't even nod. It's like they just follow the instruction. They all file out. You're left alone.
You just kind of like once she knows that none of the guards are watching her, she kind of just takes a deep breath and just. All right. I have good news for you if you'd like to hear it.
You have
Yeah.
decided not to kill us out of the kindness of your heart.
Half of that's true.
Mm.
I won't tell you which half.
I don't think you have to.
I'm offended. You won't stay here though. It'll actually be a country home. And you'll be safe. In exchange for killing her. And I will join you. Her being the one you fought before.
Ilinara.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Getting married for a murder.
I vaguely remember her from like 2 minutes, 2 hours ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably about 2 hours, but
Yeah.
yes, she let's put it this way, no one knows you're here. You have seen her, have fought her before, and just need a little extra oomph.
Why do y'all want her dead?
Does it matter?
No, I'm just a curious sort.
Well,
If the winter higher ups want to kill each other off, that's fine. That's none of my concern. I'm just wondering why.
to be fair, it's pretty common. Just how sneaky can you be into Venter? The best way I can say it is sometimes people are a little too ambitious, and people in power don't appreciate that. So,
What's her ambition? What's her ambition?
I think her eyes just kind of settle on your dead friend.
Get secrets from the
Oh,
necropolis,
she likes them
from
like she likes
the
her
Rizzler.
winters. Got it.
Just some
Cold,
expanse
wet,
maybe shouldn't happen.
dead.
Plus, a couple of you did read in her journal that she was the reason she was
Yeah.
doing that. Yeah, so you've read that part.
Yeah.
I just don't remember. Probably Robin doesn't either.
That's quite all right. So the reason she was wanting to bring back her relative Aurelian Titus is that he had put together this contraption, the Magrellan. He rigged up Marek Thalen to it. So when they thought the king was dead, he was not in fact dead. He was hooked up to this machine. Alistair and Isabella and Varric all went after to save him. There was some shit with the witch in the woods. Rest in peace. And eventually they managed to fuck it up a little bit. She wanted to bring him back so that they could complete this device, because the device, and I shit you not, it's how they word it, would make Tevinter great again. Now you've not had the time yet to fully read through that journal, and you've already passed it on, so you may have to ask exactly what it is that device does that would bring back Tevinter's supreme power. But you knew, at least from the bits you managed to read, that is what what the plan was. She wants to bring that guy back so that they can finish the job.
So, I'm trying to remember how the fuck Bella talks. Jesus Christ.
Satan. Can
She
you
from
hear-
Antiva. She's
I
Spanish.
can't really hear Satan, so
Oh, it might be my Zoom audio
That's
thing
better.
again.
No, I can hear you now. You're
yeah,
good.
that's
Okay.
better.
Just a bit far away.
Also, I
Yeah.
realized my volume was at like 30.
Okay.
I turned
Keep
it up.
things right
I
play.
turned it up
Yeah.
to 68.
Remember that contraption she was trying to bring to fruition? She'll look to Robin.
Yeah.
I think she wanted the secrets from Rizzo over here to help it work again. What exactly is that contraption anyway?
I think Alani just stares at you. She's not going to answer you.
Ah, love it.
And I think specifically at you, Bella. She she's not going to answer you, and then she also kind of just looks at both like doors, trying to hint something at you. Yeah. Are you going to take the deal? Your safety and not dying.
Oh, we had a choice?
I mean, if you would not want to do it, there are other ways we can handle this situation.
No, I mean,
like
we're
killing us
fine.
all?
I mean, it's very nice.
Reporting you to the authorities, killing. But yeah.
So
Sorry, go ahead.
Like, there's a choice in the sense that like we really don't have a choice. So, but I mean, I guess the formality is really nice. Appreciate it. So yeah, well, I'm down for the deal. I'm cool with murder for the right reasons.
Think of it as. Oh no, you said you're fine with it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Oh wait, you're okay with
You
it.
know what?
I'm sorry. I was
I don't have to try to help you get
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Um,
And the
think
right
you'll find that
reasons
most
is
people in this
murdering
would find.
someone so I don't get murdered. That's a great reason to murder somebody.
survival. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she would try to murder other people.
yeah.
Whatever, you already said you're on
it's
board
not
with
like,
it.
It's
All
not
right.
like she's a child. Like, I would have an issue maybe murdering a child, somebody's pet.
Notes down.
I love
Just kidding.
the maybe
Boundaries.
in there. I love the maybe.
Might be down for job murder. Got it.
You know,
Um,
because sometimes kids can get really freaking creepy, like
Like
Or
ghost
possessed.
kids.
Like
Yeah,
ghost
like possessed.
children.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
yeah, I've been to the deep roads. I see some terrifying children. Like,
That was disturbing.
Right.
yeah.
Whenever you're ready, we will depart. And
Sounds good.
How far is this country house?
not too far. We can get there within the day.
Oh, we're going on an adventure. Nice.
I mean, unless you wish to stay here.
We don't have a choice.
Yeah, I was and I think Elani even's like
Yeah,
looking at you with
Bella
a
just
shit-eating
looks at her
grin.
like-
There's definitely like a shit-eating grin and like a little eyebrow raise. Like,
Yes,
Well,
because
you
what
know,
we
sometimes
prefer is
carriage
definitely what
houses
you
are
want
in
to
the-
keep in
yeah,
mind.
Sometimes carriage houses are in the backyard. Sometimes they're outside the city. You know, I don't know. I live in a cart half the time, and in an apartment on top of a salon the other half of the time.
Yeah, I think Bella will look over to Sharo and ask him if he's okay to move. If you feel comfortable moving, traveling.
Finch can carry him.
Yes, I'll be fine to walk. I'd like to get out of here.
I'm ready to go whenever. She'll look at the rest of the group.
Yeah, Ophelia's already kind of getting Rizzo up and putting her cloak on top of him.
You just cover the cloak and he's like,
stonks into a wall. No.
Dust just puffs out.
yeah.
Oh, Eleni will then go and get all her shit. But we'll get them ready to move.
Wonderful. There is, of course, a decent carriage for traveling, and it's sort of this is right in the heart of the city. I guess it's more in theory it's a townhouse, but it's a very like a large building here.
Do we need two carriages? Because one is just solely carrying Finch.
Just Finch.
Let's make him walk.
Yeah, just show him to the rest of the town, the city.
Yeah.
Fine.
And this is still somewhat attached to Minrathis, so counts as Minrathis. It is on the outskirts and along the coastline, so that you got a nice little cliff and a view of the sea. It won't take too terribly long to get there. Maybe probably like a couple of hours, I would say. If there's any conversation you would have during the carriage ride, I'll leave a little bit of space. Otherwise, we will be arriving at the destination.
I'll say, because I think for the record, Eleni is in the front of the carriage. Like, full coat.
With the driver?
Yeah.
Or is she the driver as well?
Nah, she wouldn't be driving.
Who knows? Yeah.
Well, because she's got to get ready to jump off and attack people if needed. Yeah. So
fair.
She's just riding with the driver.
She's the security guard.
So the three of you and Sharo are sat inside this carriage. Do you think you would talk about anything? There's also Rizzo and a floating wisp of Bertie.
The wisp takes no space though.
Yeah.
Ophelia could take out her sending stone again and be like, do you want me to try again?
You can, I just don't know what help that would bring. It might make situations worse. It is a very delicate situation.
Which is why I'm asking you.
Let them know that we are alright, that you are alright. And, let's try and get through this deal. If they seem like they will focus over towards the end, then let them know.
Alright. She will pass that message along on the sending stone, letting her superior in Navarra and the necropolis know that she is alive, Rizzo is intact, and they are making their way out of Tevinter.
Well.
Oh, you're muted.
He sounds a little distressed at first, given where you ended the last message. But we'll be rest assured if things seem fine. And just say if you need something, they can try and figure something out. So keep in touch.
All right.
This definitely. Are you well? Are you alive? Is anything wrong? Okay. Sure. Yeah, so you guys can take stock. There's something about carriage rides that can make you feel sleepy as well. It's that gentle rumbling sound.
As someone who falls asleep constantly during car drives, mind you, I'm not the one driving.
Oh yeah, well that's. I'm just gonna take a little nap now.
I fucking love falling asleep during rides. It's my favorite.
Yeah, you're able to get there. You'll pull up to an estate that is on the surface less grand than where you just left in terms of size and more dramatic architecture, I guess, but it's still very obviously Tevinter architecture. It has the grandeur of being owned by somebody with wealth and means. There's actual gardens as you drive up to this rather than something that is right at the heart of the city, because it's a full metropolis, Minrathis. So there's a bit of greenery. You can see the coast, you can see the sea, but you are ushered inside. There's probably some staff that just maintain this place. It may be that they were already notified, because when you arrive there, Elena, you see that there is already attendants at the door opening it for you all.
And Eleni will be ordering them, like grab their things, escort them to their rooms, prepare baths, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The first thing Bella's gonna be like, is do you at least have bats? Like
Yeah.
grand bats here. I would really love to wash off all this dirt and blood and whatever else
Of course.
is on me.
They're getting it ready for you now. Yes.
Perfect. If
Um
they're gonna be stuck here in a rich fancy house, she's gonna do rich fancy house stuff.
oh yeah. And like food is being ready as well.
Yeah.
And then I think what I'll do is while they're getting settled in and everything, I am gonna go around and make sure all the soldier like fighting people are on the outskirts of the house. Like they're not really
Okay.
stationed in the house.
Sure. They patrol
And-
the grounds.
Yeah, so the
At the barracks.
only workers that should be in the house then would be like the other elves and staff, unfortunately. And then
It's
any
minimal
kind of
stuff because
yeah.
it's not like it's appointed for him staying there. There was just a couple people who do upkeep of these sorts of buildings. So
Like groundskeeper, housekeeper.
I meant more like
Yeah.
the poor elven who are stuck here to
Oh.
be staff. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
And the
Yes.
slaves.
Sensitive topic. Yeah, all slaves. And then any kind of like I will make a show of this so that the other people of this group see it. If there's any kind of like recording or mirrors, anything like that that can keep magic records, they're put away.
I didn't even know you could record shit with mirror, so I'm just like, damn, she really doesn't
mean-
like seeing herself.
I am beautiful. I don't need to be reminded. No. But things like sending stones, anything like that.
Yeah.
That can be used that manner. Yeah.
All right. So that stuff is
And
put
again,
away.
making a show of it so y'all see it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
Love that. Sending messages. You're able to bathe. Eventually, you would all be brought down to the dining area here. It's fairly decent food you get here. Especially given the cultures that they base to winter off of, the food here must be fucking incredible. So it's really nice stuff, really well seasoned. There's even wine that is brought out for everybody, and anything else that you might fancy instead. But it gives you an opportunity to come together and break bread with one another. And once the stuff is brought to the table, people will leave it be. Again, this is not the size of house where there's going to be attendants who are all stood in this room waiting to do things. There is like one or two people that brought the food here, and then they go back to go and clean up the kitchen.
Yeah. And honestly, Lainey would have shoot them away. If need be.
Yeah. So it's just you guys.
Ophelia might be late coming down. She would want to take the extra time to secure an area, a dark area where Rizzo can rest. And put up all of her warding spells and make sure that the bindings on him are nice and solid.
Yeah. It's more time taking care of his needs than your own in that time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she's still in the same clothing she was in because she was working and not taking care of herself.
Sure. All right. So it is a time for you all to be together, not in this man's home and without anybody around to listen in. I imagine it's a little, perhaps, quiet and tense at first.
Yeah. And Elaine will definitely look at Sharo and just, I am sorry about before. Specifically. To you, I meant.
Yeah.
That's sharp.
He mulls over his thoughts. It seems that maybe a couple of answers pass through his head at first, but he will give you a nod. Thank you for the apology, I suppose.
Yeah. There had to be a show for our how do I say this? Our Teventer watchers.
So does your employer not know about your connections to Celia?
He is a smart man, but not the depth of it. So, but definitely the other staff and the other guards do not. So, I do apologize. I tried to make sure I wasn't going to kill you, but it had to be believable.
So appreciated.
Well, at least I wasn't fully gutted.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I think she's trying to not laugh.
Yeah. He's still got a lot of bandages around the middle because it was alright. It was a gut shot.
Yeah.
He's still breathing.
Yeah, he is. You're correct.
And to answer your question before looking at Bella, I mean, her journal detailed most of it, but
I didn't get
she's
to
trying
finish
to.
it within the time it took her to break down the door and chase us off into the Illuvian. So
Yes, she what I said about her ambition was true. She's trying to gain knowledge that hasn't been around for a while and use that to elevate herself. Not all of Teventer, just herself.
So it's the just yourself part that makes this a bad thing?
Bad is such a subjective word.
I mean, yeah, good and bad are, mostly words that are steeped in a lot of years of colonialism and religious morals, but
Yes. It would be disadvantageous for Lord Cesar for her to finish her work. Well, I mean, if she could finish it and then, not have it anymore, that would probably be the most advantageous, but yeah.
What exactly does this machine do?
I actually do not know. Why would they share it with their lowly elf?
I don't know. If you are around, just listening, it's always a good skill to have.
And I think she's not going to say it. She's definitely just smiling. Maybe.
You two seem pretty close since you're what's his personal guard.
Yes. Ever since we were kids.
Since you were kids, wow.
Yes.
Were you born into Winter?
Sorry, what?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Were you born into Winter?
Well, not technically. It's a very fought over land. It has changed ownership many times.
Sahara?
Yes.
I would assume the fighting over Sahara is a known thing. Okay.
Yeah, very common from Qunari versus Teventer. Or sorry.
You're in Tevan, so you live close enough to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's changed hands many times.
So your marking is more of a Teventer marking than.
I think she got to raise her hand, like, indicating, like, my face. Yeah.
She just nods.
Well, some would see it as a cruel mockery. But yes, to answer your question, it's Teventer. It is for House Titus. And, like, you could tell from the, like, mostly she has, like, this, like, kilt, or not kilt, but kind of cover kind of thing that is the house crest. But then there's, like, smaller crests on her armor that match it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's more of a draconic imagery than it is snake and other serpents. Mm-hmm.
Which is like the Teventer
Yeah.
animal.
And, yeah, and House Titus specifically has one of the high dragons on there.
Mhm. They do.
We've
All about
got one
them
of
dragons.
those.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it is a mark of belonging for House Titus.
You serve House Titus willingly. Not at first. I'm talking about
Ah,
now.
well. Did you accept my deal willingly?
Hmm. The illusion of choice when there is none.
Yes.
Except death. And not
I'll say there's always that choice.
Hmm.
I guess if you want to think about it that way. But yes,
I'm gonna roll empathy as she talks.
Yeah.
I don't trust this bitch at all.
Eleni, you can roll either a persuasion or deception, and you can, I believe, roll just to me. Do you know how to do that in Roll20?
we're gonna find out.
I think on your hold, please.
I think if I hit the ability first.
Yeah, because I think I have.
Yeah, it
I've got
says
it on.
public
I've got it
roast or
on
whatever.
query for you. Yeah. So yeah.
Thank you. So I'm so sorry. One more time. I mean, what?
Either persuasion or deception, both of which are in communication.
Gotcha.
They don't have to know which it is.
Yep.
She could be absolutely telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Sure could be.
I would like to use my 1 point.
Yeah.
I will use my. Is that how this works?
Yeah, absolutely it is. Is it is it reroll or the natty that you've got?
It says auto success plus 6 stunt points.
And so with that, like just as a reminder to everyone,
Yes, please.
is you can use your auto successes before you roll if you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's just so it's like because it would technically be a re-roll if you took and then an auto success. So that's
So you could spend a reroll and then use that reroll instead of rolling. You could say, and then I'll make it an auto success.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Do you want me to not use it here then, mechanically speaking?
Did you already roll?
Yes, that's why I asked the question.
Yeah. If you don't have a reroll, not this time, but in future, you can absolutely do it. And you can just say, if it's something you're like, you know what, I really want to succeed at this, I'm going to use an auto success.
Okay, hold on. One more time then. So I don't roll at all.
Yes.
Like I declare it first and then I don't roll at all.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to the system. I'm with you guys.
It's okay.
Okay. So then I will not use it then.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can't use it then.
Yeah. So you don't have
Well,
to.
Next time.
Next time. Sure.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, no, you're good. Free reroll, we won't tell.
What I will say is that there's definitely a lot. Tell me specifically, Bella, what it is you were wanting to gain insight to. Which bit are you querying?
Well, I'm querying everything.
Sure.
Okay, she's a lying bitch. What?
Yeah.
This is obvious? Yeah, no, you're good.
But I think she's trying to see how honest she's being answering her questions because she knows what she's saying. I see being like, oh, did I have a choice? Did you have a choice? But there's a difference to Bella. She can assume from what she's told her whether it's true or not that this was an unwilling thing as a child that were taken. But there's a difference when it starts unwilling and then you get used to it. And then
So what I'll say is, on the one hand, Eleni you're getting the impression that it's true that Eleni did not have a choice, a clear choice in the path that they're on. But with your empathy roll, I'll say that you can tell that there's quite a lot going on with this person. And it's one of those things where you're
it's
like,
not an easy thing to be like,
I can tell. Yeah. So you know that there's stuff up, they're maybe a bit sus. Um, that that part of things specifically, however, I would say they didn't. It's not like they were like, "Hey, I'm looking for a job. Can I be your personal guard?" Ooh, you know,
First of all,
it was.
time out. Eleni, can you give us an uwu, please?
Like as Eleni?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a punch.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
I think Eleni's more of a ara.
But it would be like under duress, like ada, and just stare at
Yeah.
you, like.
Yep. Yeah. So choice? No, it wasn't a choice.
Currently conforming to it or not,
Yeah.
Like if they're
you
like
can
okay
tell
with
that they're
it, yeah.
Yeah. There's things about her view on her current situation in her life that you're not that
Yeah.
she's not fully opening up about
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean,
you
yeah.
can tell that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, she just
Um,
gives Eleni a look. It's that like up, down, up again look, and just
I think she's
nods.
just slowly sipping like her drink, like
Yeah.
looking at
And
you.
then and then we give a little Frodo, keep your secrets.
Wouldn't you like
Fine.
to know, Weather
Keep
Boy?
your secrets. Yeah. So so yeah, sus, yeah, for sure. There's some susness going on here, but you're like,
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
yeah, expected.
Yeah.
If anyone else wants to ask questions, go ahead, because I will just go down a list of like interview questions.
Yeah, we're having some evening meal conversations.
I'm assuming we made it to the house. Sorry, I was just
Yes.
talking.
So I know you came in. Yeah, we made it to this place. It's nice that you've been given the opportunity to go and have a bath if you wanted to, and now they've put on some decent food. And the food in Tavira must be like pretty banging. There's some nice stuff to drink here, and you guys are at the dinner table, and it's just the gathered few here.
Gotcha.
There's nobody else. There's no staff kicking around in this area.
I mean, that's okay. I'm not used to servants. It was nice.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
More for those who don't want to be open with information and conversation and asking questions. There's nobody here listening in.
Yeah,
No.
they have been sent away.
Yes.
Yeah, I was raised as an only child by traveling
Yeah.
merchants. I'm good.
Mhm. Plus, I'll point out to you because Torrin did say Eleni made a point of anything that could be considered two-way mirror modes of communication, the way that a lot of people in Twitter can use mirrors for communication or recording, and everything is either moved, covered, all that sort of stuff.
Gotcha.
Wanted you guys
Yes.
to know that they were being
Very painfully obvious, like
yeah.
looking at you, removing, and
Yeah.
then saying something. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
yeah.
crystal balls in here.
Yes,
What?
there are no orbs to be pondering.
So I have a question for people, as I notice all of this. I have a question for people who do magic.
Yeah.
Can, like, the reflection in the water be used as a way to communicate? Or the wine?
Yeah.
Is that why the wine is so dark?
I just like it that way.
Okay, I mean, it's really good. What Tevinter, I've heard, cultivates amazing grapes.
It's true.
I've had a couple. Just the straight grapes. Have you ever had them frozen?
No.
Oh. Ophelia,
Yes.
do you mind freezing some grapes so that Eleni can try them?
Okay.
Eleni's like, I am gonna go limp in this conversation. Sure, do it.
Like,
Okay.
I think, because honestly, I think Eleni kind of goes, bring us some frozen grapes, like yelling to the staff in the back.
Yeah.
Because I
Oh,
would
there
imagine
is?
that
Oh, okay.
Lord Cesar would have them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You don't have to perform for our host.
Yep.
I almost
you
said
don't.
warden, but you know that'd been mean.
Either one.
Yeah. Which one do you prefer?
honestly, host makes me feel gross. Warden, fine.
Okay.
Go ahead and use that.
I have a few I could use for you.
We don't want you feeling gross.
Also, I did apologize to your friend. I am sorry that I attacked you. But
Aw. Thanks.
the other guards had to be convinced and can't know what we're doing. So, I did apologize for that. I'm sorry.
Cool. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Bella just takes a bite of food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm method acting right now.
Yeah. Shadow just locks eyes with you again, Eleni, and just looks back to the food. And I mean, he's a quiet boy anyway,
Yeah.
but there's definitely a
Yeah.
complicated feelings from
feelings
one elf
when
to
your
another.
gut's still being
Yeah.
healed.
Yeah. Eventually, silent as a mouse, a female elven servant will appear and present a plate of grapes. There is assorted colors that are indeed frozen.
Yeah.
And then she does the taking a couple steps back. We'll lock eyes with you, Eleni, only briefly, and then the eyes go back to the floor.
Yeah, and since nobody else is here from the staff, Eleni will say thank you. Yeah.
Okay. You get a little curtsy, and then she turns and walks out the room.
I will ask. Well, I shouldn't have to, and I don't think I need to, but just in case, please treat the staff kindly here.
Like
Well,
the actual people
no one
they are.
sees. Yes.
I can
Exactly.
do that.
Yes, thank you. And she'll actually try a grape. She'll probably go for like a dark purple one, though. She's not fond of green ones. Yeah.
Fair.
nice.
I am also a red grape.
A red purple grape?
Yep.
So good.
So good. And we'll try it. And I think, like, depending how cold they are, she actually just bites right through it. So, like, even if it is frozen, like,
Yeah,
Crunching.
you could
Yeah,
just-
they're
it's
crunchy.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like a frozen slushy in a way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just all right. It's a grape.
It sure is the grape that's frozen.
Woo.
Does not go for a second one. Like,
That's
we'll
okay.
make sure that
More
to
for
push
me.
the
Yeah.
plate to y'all.
That sure is a grape.
And we'll just go back to drinking wine.
Yeah.
Form of grape.
The floating skull will appear to have sunk down through the ceiling, and then will hover near to you, Ophelia. Nobody else hears it, but he will be like, "Madam, your uncle is now fully resting.
Thank you, Robert.
You're very welcome. Quite the spread."
Oh, yes, and she's like just has like a glass of wine in one hand, and she had her journal laid out in front of her, and she's just like scribbling in it, like idly chatting with the air, and no one else can
Yeah, I
hear
was gonna say, are
Robert.
you speaking out loud?
Oh yeah, she is fully speaking out loud to Robert,
Yeah.
and his mouth is moving.
Just the bottom jaw is moving. It does not seem you are in a in binds, or you are not a prisoner when you are here, I take it.
Not in the usual way, but to each their
Hmm.
own.
Just quite the impressive place. I don't know that I was ever in Minrathus before myself. I don't remember.
Oh yes, well, you don't have all of your memories, unfortunately.
No.
We should work on that.
Oh, well, perhaps. It is more fun making new ones.
Indeed. I'm glad we are able to travel now.
I shall leave you to your journaling, madam.
Of course, let me know if he requires anything. Thank you, Robert.
Certainly, I will go and lend my assistance to him. And just like floats up through the ceiling again.
You get used to it.
No, you don't.
That was actually
get used to
happening,
ignoring
or
it.
if does she actually speak to someone and someone responds?
The
Yeah,
skull.
Robert responds.
Yeah, Robert. Yeah.
Like actually, not just in her mind.
I mean, we can't hear it, so maybe.
We did have somebody with us who could, but he was left behind.
Because he heard the skull speaking.
No.
Oh, as whether or not it's auditory, that is up for debate. And yes, he did hear my friend.
So
After
you
being
had to
possessed by
kill
him,
him?
of course. No.
Oh,
Good Lord.
got it. That was, yep, that wasn't very clear. Okay.
Sorry. Maker's
He
breath.
possesses people? Your skull, wait, your skull
Oh.
possesses people.
I don't. Does
Spirit. And he can.
Interesting. Rates and drone. No, I'm kidding.
Journal writing.
Aggressive note taking. You're like, okay. Well, we will have to wait and see where Eleanor is. How whatever method she's coming back. I assume she's coming back. And since you destroyed her usual method, it will take some time. But once that happens, we will approach quietly, get her by herself, and oh no, she's missing. What happened? Oh, how terrible.
Yeah.
That's all I had for you. Yes.
Smooch.
Mwah.
Everybody
Yeah.
kissed you bye too.
Yeah, you'll have an assassination to plan.
Yes, so if you have any questions on that or anything, I can try to answer, but that's all I have.
Places she likes to go to. That might be where she returns to.
She has been out of the city for a while in her own spot. But yes, voice the god, or the maker, I should say.
Yes.
What places would she frequent?
I'm assuming I would know that.
Yeah, so she did have her own estate here in Minrathis. You know that Cesar gained ownership of the one he's currently in once Aurelian died. And so frequenting there are a couple of the higher end places where people will socialize with one another that she frequently goes. It's one of those places where you have to be seen to be there, because if you're not, if you're not there, then you're clearly not important enough. She
You're not there, then what are you doing?
yeah does her best to get in and be around the magisterium as often as she is able. She fancies herself in high standing and high places. This play that she's doing was to try and secure herself higher status. So,
yeah. Would I know via like what routes she would most likely take if she's trying to return to the main house?
So she's likely going to try to return her. She used that particular Luvian as a back door.
Yeah.
Because it was not technically, like, that side of it wasn't her possession. He allowed her to use it mostly because it would make it convenient for him to hear how she was getting on.
Yeah.
But she will have, because she knows how to do that, there is a chance that she might be able to use another for faster arrival time. Failing that is probably going to have to be by boat. If you're traveling from Antiva to Tevinter, it's going to be by boat.
Yeah.
So she might manage, but it would mean her finding someone else in Antiva who has a mirror for her to use, which she doesn't necessarily have those contacts. So probably the slow route. But that's only like maybe a day or two, depending on which direction winds are going, because the boats can be fast and They do share a border.
Yeah, I was like, and we do have a coastline. Just saying.
Yeah. So yeah, she yeah. Give it a couple days. She will likely arrive, and I would say if you want to try and get her alone, you would know. It's not something that other people necessarily know about her, but there are certain members of the family that will take some time in the old temples to the old gods, especially with that dragon imagery.
Yeah.
And you know, pay a little homage here or there. So that might be a good option if you're trying to get her on her own.
I think knowing that I will tell the staff here that's inside just to keep their eyes on the water. I'm assuming we have our own docks. And I would even probably send someone to scope out the old temples.
Okay. And just watch for her
discreetly.
arrival.
Yeah, discreetly.
Mm-hmm.
And explain to everybody that part. Just, I can't assume that Eleanor has many friends in Antiva. So I assume she will come by boat and we'll just have to wait. She'll show up eventually.
You're muted, Satan.
Sorry. So we have a day, maybe two, to plan this.
Yes, and recover and make sure you're ready to go.
What
And
do you
in the
know?
meantime,
Should we be staking out the docks and getting information on ships arriving from Antiva?
oh, no, we have people for that.
Oh, okay.
And it will look much less conspicuous. I mean, you can if you wish, but everyone knows that they all work for House Titus.
Mm-hmm.
Do the other elves have similar markings on their face to Eleni?
No. They do have, you'll notice that they each have, it's not always in the exact same place, but a similar marking here and there. Sometimes it might be on a hand or wrist. Occasionally it might be a marking on the side of the face. You have not yet had the opportunity to travel around and see if that is a common thing in Tevinter. It is up to each of you if you feel like you may have spent time or have an awareness of this. It's not likely, but I would never say no. About the way things work here. I'm happy for somebody to roll a culture cunning roll.
I'm happy to roll to see what she has just picked up and what is common knowledge, but she wouldn't have spent her time like trying to learn Tevinter other than we don't go there.
Yeah.
Oh,
we don't
shit.
fucks with them. Oh, it's a good roll.
Yeah.
You've maybe encountered in Antiva people who are escaped slaves from Tevinter. So this is perhaps where your knowledge comes up. Especially some of them might have then started to work with your brother.
Yeah.
That they tend to carry markings that just let people know who they belong to. And on the one hand, it's so you can't run away because it'll always be quite clear who you belong to. On the other hand, some might view it as a sort of a defense mechanism in a way, in that if somebody saw an elf at the docks, and they might shoo them away or think it's something suspicious, they can see who you belong to, and so there's a lot of people who would not raise a hand or say a certain word against because you are, you know,
you belong to someone. You belong to someone who's important.
Yeah, so it can in some ways, I guess, be viewed as a sort of more defensive measure in a way. But you and who you are as a person and the people that you met would still view it with some distaste.
Yeah.
So these people have little markings, but it is not like Eleni's. Hers seems unique, and it goes. It's more.
It's like a
pronounced.
Valisly, but
Yes, yeah, has that sort of rich red color to it,
okay.
and makes her look badass. I think we can all agree.
I mean, yeah.
Love the art. Well done, Satan.
So good.
Mhm. So that is what you notice.
I had also rolled a cultural, just a heads
Oh,
up.
did you?
Yes.
Sorry, I only
It's
said
okay.
the one, and then
Mine would be coming
You know.
from probably my merchant, my trade knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah. So you again, you'd be aware that markings, especially if there were people from Tevinter who were traveling, who maybe did a bit of trade, they would have had staff with them. They would have had their slaves with them, and it was quite apparent that they had markings that signified which household they belonged to.
Gotcha.
So you're also aware of the way that works. So although they don't match Elena's, they do match each other's.
Cool.
It's probably similar to. It's got that sort of like pointy, very Tevinter angular art style to it, but it
Very Art Deco.
you can see the vibe is that sort of the horns of a high dragon.
Gotcha. So, can I ask a personal question?
To me,
Yeah, I mean.
No, it's fine. She just puts a bite of food into her mouth.
no, like, I won't promise to answer it. How about that?
Okay, how do you feel about dragons?
I don't really think about them very much.
Oh, okay.
Do you often think of dragons?
I have one. Well, we have one, actually.
So you have a floating head that only speaks to one person, a dead man,
And
A
a
rock.
dragon.
and a dragon.
And a dog, really, but he's with the
Yes.
dragon. She's
My
with the dragon.
name is. Sorry. Finch is a complete person with agency, so please do not call them a rock. Their name is Finch.
And my spirit friend is Robert.
The dead guy or the skull?
Oh, the
Valid question.
Valid question.
that's it. I said my spirit friend.
Well,
The
I don't
skull
know.
that's on fire, purple, floating. That's Robert.
Got it. The one
Um,
without the body. Okay.
The undead is my uncle, Rizzo von Candle.
So is it right to say dead uncle?
He is deceased of a nature.
Okay.
Undead.
Dead of a nature uncle. A floating skull. Do you not call him a floating skull? What do you just call him?
He's my
Robert.
spirit friend.
Right. Spirit
You call him Robert.
Okay. Well, if he doesn't respond, sure.
Oh, I will hear him if he responds. Do not worry. I will let you know.
God. Okay. And then Finch is a not rock.
No, Finch is not a rock.
Made
Finch
of
is a
rock, but
person.
he's a person.
Yeah.
Is it an actual person?
I have agency.
Did you tell him to say this?
Slowly does a thumbs up.
No. I did not tell them to say that, no.
So does Finch understand what agency actually is?
Finch, do you
Yes.
understand what it's... Yeah, there you go.
You know I'm from Tevinter, right?
Do you have agency?
I said I'm from Tevinter, so no. That's what I'm saying. You can be trained and train people easily.
Mhm.
And I'm wondering how easily you can train a Finch. And she's just looking at the room.
He wasn't trained. He was given the option to be a person, his own person.
Eleni, you can, if you want.
Yes, please.
What?
Let me.
Because I'm
Technically, it's
I'll
cultural lore, but I'm open to something else if you want to throw in to understand a little of the nature. It's not widely known. I know you know
yeah.
all of the lore like I do.
Yeah.
But the little bits and pieces that some people might know, especially those
Well,
with access to knowledge.
and especially because I've watched so much magic. That's why I'm trying to kind of decide would
Sure.
I have heard about this? Like,
It is pretty
Yeah,
unique
so
to dwarves, so yeah.
yeah.
it
All my
is.
rolls
Which
are
we
bad
can't
for
use
this.
magic. Sorry, can't use magic.
Don't look at
Yeah.
the recent trailers. It's fine.
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
and yeah,
recent trailer broke that.
yeah, and for those of us who know the actual lore behind how they're made, it's really fucking depressing.
And it,
Well, and honestly, that's why it's really hard for me not to metagame and be like,
I know.
pot calling kettle black. I don't know. All right.
Yeah.
So unfortunately I don't have any good
That's
ones that I
okay.
could like twist for this because I have
Yeah, because
military lore, which is not nearly the same
no.
thing. Technically they were used for battle though. That's not how Lainey wouldn't know
Yeah.
that. All right.
So the difficulty's
uh,
high, and even then, it's going to be for little bits because
see,
it's yeah,
and I don't want to waste my auto success on that.
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
I-
you could.
Yeah, I could, but now keep that in the pocket. So what
just it
horrible
would just be
roll are you gonna
cunning
be?
if
Yeah, I was
it would
gonna
just
say
be cunning if you don't have yeah.
don't. If this happens, I will just be lucky. But that's okay.
The
I'm
dice
not.
tell a story. No. You're like, you know what? I have no idea.
That's
You're not, and the reason that you're calling it like Arok and does that is because you don't even know enough to be like stone construct. And this is something that clearly you know like the bits and pieces that even early game people would know. But you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like whatever it is that's animating this rock, is that similar magic to animating a corpse? Who knows? You're just like, sounds like some magic bullshit to me.
Yep.
That sure is magic.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So you're just like, mm-hmm.
That sure is a grape.
Sure is a grape.
I think she will just like, yep, that's magic. Okay. Just slowly keeps drinking. Just okay.
Yep. Finch will give you one last slow thumbs up as we also are gonna go and ponder the arb, eat some frozen grapes. Let's have a break, everybody.
Great. Gotta go to
Whatever
the
you want to
post
do in your
office.
break. Yeah.
That's a break. Yep.
Yep. All right, everybody.
It
We'll
sure
be
is a
back
break.
in probably closer to 15 to 10 because I have to go to the end of the block to get a package that they would not surrender to my husband. So, and they close at 4:30. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we will be back in a little bit. Enjoy yourselves and stuff, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
And so are we. We're back, Amani. We are not frozen. I just had to climb stairs to get my package that I didn't expect. So, thank you everybody for waiting. We really appreciate you sticking it out and sticking around. But we're back. Let's play some games.
We sure are back. Hi, everyone. Before the break, some private discussions were had between Cesar and Eleni. The group were spoken to and given the illusion of choice, but are choosing to go to a little estate, a little guest house of sorts, owned by this person, Cesar Titus, and plan an assassination of Cesar's cousin. Eleanor was the one who was had stolen Great Uncle Rizzo and tried to kill the group.
Catfish him.
And yeah, and wanted to bring back a dead relative for nefarious purposes to make Tevinter great again. Therefore, we do have an assassination to plan. Your evening meal is good food. There's some wine. There's some frozen grapes. Those sure were grapes. And you're able to finish your food and go to rest. Everybody's going to be able to get their own room should they wish. Share with people should they wish. Uncle Rizzo is chilling. Maybe just get like a damp cloth around him just to keep some humidity in. I don't know. You're by the coastline.
I'd be wrong to miss this, but I'm glad that Bella saved somebody else from a catfish.
Yeah, that should be part of your title, when you become a...
If I had a nickel that Bella saved somebody from a catfish, I'd have 2 nickels.
2 nickels. Which is not a lot, but it's not weird to have in place.
Right?
Yeah. But yeah, so he's able to stay hydrated. Y'all are able to get a rest. As such, if you have any health and aches and pains still lingering, there are rules for healing once you've had a long rest. If you get at least 6 hours of restful sleep, you gain 10 plus your constitution plus your level in health. Unfortunately, that's still not going to bring Sharon to full.
Dang.
But it's fine. It's because when you're a warrior who is a meat shield and has a lot of hit points and you take a lot of fucking hits.
So it is 10
plus your constitution
Plus your level.
plus your level.
Plus 9. I'm not doing me because I'm actually at full, but Finch was not, so...
Yeah.
I only was missing like 5 hit points,
Yeah.
so I just pulled it up to full. Because just the 10 already.
I don't even think Finch, because Finch is 96 out of 113, so he's fine. Like, we just have to add all of his other stuff.
7. Oh, wait.
Huh?
No, yep. I stand
You
corrected.
did it?
Uh-oh.
He's there. He's healed.
Yay!
Yay! Not dead.
We love to see it.
No
Keep the
sexy
fiance
time for them
around.
that night.
Fiance.
Is there
I don't know, maybe sexy time would be healing. Yes?
is there a formula for mana too, or is that just your mana's? There you go.
I think I have a funny feeling, I would have to get out my handbook, but I have a funny feeling mana it just resets itself.
I
Okay.
believe so.
Rather
That's what I
than
thought,
health,
but
'cause-
I wanted to double check.
Yeah. So we awake the next morning, rested. You were well fed last night. Yesterday sure was a day because all of that breaking into her place and dealing with the demons and then dealing with the big floaty electric orb and then rescuing the body and then crushing that other corpse and then dealing with more. There was an abomination. There was one of the like an arcane heart. It was awful. Through the mirror, dealing with this person, potentially being captured. Now we're into it. Yes, it was a day. It sure was a day.
It sure was a day.
So you are able to head down and get some breakfast. Break your fast. It's a fairly nice day outside. It's the coast. You can hear the crashing of the waves against the rocks. You hear the birds. It's quite pleasant, all things considered, for Tevinter. Eleni, is there anything that you would propose to the group? You know that you have a couple days, and while they may have plans about what they want to do for the day, you may have specific things you'd like out of them.
Yes. So once everyone has convened or come back down to the main area, we'll look at everybody and just. I have plans today. You're welcome to come with me if you want, but to ensure we don't miss her if she finds another mirror to go through, I need to check in with her acquaintances around town. And I mean, want to sightsee, I guess. There's some bars, there's shops.
Are we allowed into them?
Yeah. You are, well, I will say this. You are safe as we complete our contract, but I would highly advise that you do not mention that you are with House Titus.
Just tourist.
Wasn't planning to.
Yes. I just mean as chit chat. And like looks at Robin. Chit chat or anything goes.
Sorry, I'm with you.
No, because I am with House Titus.
You're with
So we're
you?
not supposed to be with you.
You're visiting royals. And looks at Ophelia or whatever it is in Navarre.
So should
Diplomatic
we then not
mission.
go with you to sightsee? Because then we'll be
No.
associated with you.
I think you
or-
should, out of safety, because you don't know where you're going, but
Are there no maps?
it's a good question. Are there a bunch of maps everywhere? Probably not. We live here. We don't need them.
Yeah, when you live there, but you could probably send someone to acquire one for them.
Yes. So we'll turn to some of the staff and just, could you please procure our diplomatic guests some maps?
A nod of the head. Eyes back to the floor. They disappear.
Thank you. So you're welcome to accompany me if you wish, or just ride with me into the city. But if anyone asks, you are diplomats of Navarre, guards of diplomats of Navarre, looking at you two. And yeah, you are having chats with trade, maybe, with House Titus if needed.
But not directly related to House Titus.
Correct.
Right.
I am a traitor.
Yeah. Then it'll be easy for you.
It's like, what else would a dwarf be doing in Tevinter than trade?
Well, they work on magic items, do they not?
I don't.
Okay.
Actually, that's
Doesn't work on magic items. No, I'm just kidding.
That's actually a question that I might have for you, since you know some good ins and outs of the area. And this is definitely something I would prefer to avoid. Does the Carter have any stakeholds here in Tevinter that you know of in the city?
My guess would be that they do trade, if anything. But I will let
The maker's voice tells
the maker whisper
Yeah,
the answer to me.
I'm gonna check because I have a funny feeling they
It's probably incredibly low.
don't.
Yeah. I because from my going into my deep lore knowledge, they don't have a lot of underground access over here in Minerathus, but
No. The fact that they managed to spread up to Kirkwall was considered quite far. They operate openly in Orzammar and expanded their influence into the human city of Kirkwall in recent years, which suggests that they really haven't gone very far.
Yeah, they're just beginning their mass expansion.
Yeah.
Well, also, timeline-wise, considering that they're also helping with Red Lyrium gathering, too.
yeah.
That would be a thing. But I don't know... I know a little bit about it, but not too much.
that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I think it would probably be pretty low, but
Yeah.
Alright,
definitely some magic, funneling like they do for the chantry.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But
That's
yes,
good.
very little.
That's good. Good. I. Good. 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 Good.
Are they after you?
No, I have taken care of my debts. But at this, my ex-boyfriend's married to like a mafia princess, and she doesn't like me because he was my boyfriend as he was still married. And I'm a slut. I admit it. Like, and I have, yeah, yeah.
You did learn last season from Rylan, who's still just in Antifa, like, where?
Oh yeah, I need to write a letter. I need to write a letter.
What the fuck's going on?
Rylan's like, where's my friend?
I have prepared a letter to send today.
It's been a long season break for us. In theory, he's only been
Yeah.
on his own for a couple of days, so
Yeah. She will ask a letter to be
but
delivered.
point being, you learn from him that Jacoby's missus is having an affair with Jarvia. Having an affair with you did learn that.
That is true.
So
We're all kind of slutty.
All dwarves are sluts. No, I'm kidding.
It's just
yeah.
So you did learn that nugget and was not able to necessarily go back and be like, so guess what?
Yeah.
She's pissed at you for cheating, but you'll never guess what.
But you'll never guess what.
So
mhm.
there might be some personal vendettas. Low percentage chance.
Low percentage chance.
Understood.
Yeah.
I will look out for any Carta.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Also, I think it might be best, Finch, if you don't come with us. If we want to keep a low profile, it's not going to happen.
Sorry, Finch.
Sorry, Finch.
I will go watch the seabirds.
Aww.
Let us know what they do in your time.
If you see any catfish, punch them in the face.
Catfish get punched in the face.
Yeah. That includes this cousin that we're about to assassinate. If you see her, definitely punch her in the face.
Well, maybe hold her until we get back, if that's possible.
Like, I'm sure Finch is.
And don't well, and that's like, because the lady's like not really sure how to talk to Finch, but like, and make sure she can't speak.
But don't kill her, apparently.
Well, I thought y'all might want the delight of that.
Aw.
I
Well,
will
People said you're not thoughtful.
do my best.
Thanks, pal.
I mean, you can still punch Jaws. But, yeah. Okay,
I
you have
will
your orders.
Punch catfish.
Do you have a personal rookery is what it's called?
Oh,
Yeah. I'm asking as a player.
Yeah.
Rookery, yeah.
Rookery, yeah.
We have ways of getting messages out. Yes, they're at your disposal. Just ask.
I would like to send a letter to Antiva.
She'll call one of the servants.
Mhm. Yep, they'll come through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get some paper and things for her, please. And set up to send a raven. Thank you.
Thank you. She will write a letter to Rylan. It's like, you will not believe what just happened. Dear diary, you will not believe this shit.
Oh man.
Your bestie. No, Robin's bestie.
You can
She
have
will write a
multiple
letter.
besties.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Only
He's
me,
work
Rachel.
bestie though. I
Yeah.
pay him, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't.
Just,
There are many
nook-
forms
nook-
of payment.
Yeah.
I will send him a letter explaining in a very vague way the way rogues roguing explain things. That we are into winter. We are okay. Please take care of Andriel and Sparrowhawk. We will
Okay.
God. After this we should probably go to Navarre, right? Like where should I tell him that will meet? Shit. Words are hard.
Navarre is not a bad place to meet, unless Ophelia does not want to go back to Navarra.
Well, I do have to return my uncle. He will not stay preserved outside of the necropolis.
Luckily, this air is salty here.
True. But unless I build a crypt here, I would not want him to stay into winter.
Should I say Navarra then?
Yeah, Navarra's fine.
Yeah, Navarra. I would assume this mission might take us like maybe the next 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she will say, we'll be here for the next 3 days from this date. Like she'll date the thing. We'll be heading out to Navarra. Meet us at the necropolis. Or wait, she will ask Ophelia if there is a inn or something that she would recommend, that she knows at least, to have Ryland say while we meet up there.
She could use her official seal and everything to write an additional letter in there so he can take the boat back.
Oh, that's true.
The boat's still waiting for that.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll have that. And stay at your place.
Yeah, he would be with that official letter and seal. He'd be welcome to stay at the necropolis.
Yeah. Okay. With a dragon and a dog. Yeah. All that.
Not like you didn't have them before.
That's true, but we didn't stay at the necropolis. All that is very like vague wording and lettering that like, you know, I was meeting with some elves. We were talking about Andriel, like just reading between the lines type of stuff. So it's not easily deciphered. And she won't put any details, just like, we're in Tevinter, we'll be here for 3 days. Meet us in Navarra. With this, you should be fine passing through. We'll meet you at the necropolis. Bring my dog and my dragon.
Yes. Okay, so that is sent off. Sorry, I just made a note. Okay. So we have our official notice passed on. We know that Eleni has some business she needs to go and attend to. What would you three like to do, should you be wandering into Tevinter?
Yeah, he wants new clothes.
Yeah, you're gonna get some nice mage threads in this place.
Yeah,
yo.
just like I need to shop. I need some retail therapy, please.
Yes.
The rich.
Yep.
God.
Yeah, I'll go with to retail therapy 100%, because I also want some retail therapy, but I also am. I did recently get new shoes. I do remember this.
Yeah.
But like, also I'm looking at see the quality of products at salons.
Mm.
Doing some trading retcon.
Yeah.
Recon.
Some retcon. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So products, recon, and some shopping.
Yeah.
Love that.
I would see now. I'm like, so the elves got to stay with either the human or the fancy elf. Preferably because of situations.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
think-
will.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say to help you, Alani. Well, to help herself, but to help you. Would
me
if
help
any
you
kind
help
of
me.
shops y'all go into, if needed, Alani could be like, these are guests of house, or these are diplomatic guests. Treat them with respect, or whatever would need to be in Teventer. Of like,
Yeah.
you fuck this up, you're fucking up House Titus.
Yeah.
So not
yeah.
like we're diplomatically related, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking trade amongst things. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
to
if
that
anyone
end,
tries to mess with the two elves, that
Yeah.
they will be severely backlashed.
sure. You can always send one of the elves of the household to go with them because they would have the mark as well.
Yeah, I will do that. I'll send whatever. We'll have like 3 sent
Yeah.
with them, and then if y'all split up for any reason, you've got a passage basically.
Yeah. So if y'all are cool with that, to that
Yeah.
end, where would Bala be going then?
I think she has an interest in going with Aleti to study her.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So essentially, what Lainey is going to do is anyone that is used to be in close cahoots with Ilinar, go and speak with them and just how's it going? Just see if they're nervous.
Yeah.
With a representative of House Titus being there.
Okay. So we've got Ophelia and Robin going around the shops and the city, and you have people with you that connect you in some way to House Titus. Bella, is Shara going to stick with you? Elsewhere? Stay in the household? What are you doing with him?
I would have him rest up.
Okay,
He doesn't need to go out.
that's fair.
Just rest up. This is a lot for you. You've already done so much. You sweet, sweet introvert.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, he can have a rest. Let those wounds recover. Because although
Yeah.
obviously sleeping returns hit points, it would not magically heal an abdomen deep wound.
Yeah.
Watch the seabirds with Finch.
He
can go
he
watch
can go
the
watch
seabirds.
seabirds. Yeah.
Are there puffins here?
I feel like it's not the right climate, but
Not the right
I don't know.
climate. Yeah. I feel like perhaps free marcher coastlines, so like around
That's right,
Wycombe and
because we're
stuff.
in the southern
Yeah.
hemisphere, aren't we? Status.
We're not super far north. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the further north you go is actually closer to the planet's equator.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah. So it's hotter.
Yeah, it definitely gets a little warmer when you get towards Antiva and Saharan.
And the north of
Sorry,
Vanderfels is
I
fucking...
was shoved up my glove like, actually, it gets warmer up there. Okay, wait, Tori, calm down.
Actually, in the you'll find that the climate, the biome changes, so it's...
It's not conducive for puffins.
I have to fully stop myself from geography knowledging people. Like when people will talk about weather and be like, "Well," and I'm like, "No, nobody needs to hear this."
I want to hear it.
Yeah. So, okay. So we are splitting off. We can get ourselves some breakfast, getting ourselves dressed for the day, gathering what we need, writing our letters. Does anybody have any business that they want to take care of before they head away from the estate?
I think Eleni will look at Bella. If you're coming with me, I need a moment, but you can take time to write your letter. So at the same time she's writing her letter, she'll
Dear diary. These bitches.
laying on a
You
bed.
can tell
kicking
from
her
the
feet,
furious
you
writing
know.
that, yeah, there's something very interesting being written about.
A lady will go to her own room or wherever she's staying, and she will pull out a mirror.
Okay.
And have a chat with Lord Cesar.
Hello, my dear.
Hello, my lord.
How
How are
are
you
things
faring?
at the coast? Oh, I'm just fine.
You sound happy.
Just fine. Yes, well, a rain front has just come in, which is creating a rather moody atmosphere to this place. But when is it not? The swamps are as fragrant as ever, but thankfully I'm in the estate.
I do remember them quite well. I'm glad you're okay. No problems.
I am. No, in the safety of my walls.
Okay. Your guards are actually doing their jobs.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
One of them complained to hear noise. Everyone is convinced this place is haunted.
They were always a little soft. But...
But they're leaving me to my business, which is good. I'm busy.
Sounds like it's close then.
It is. I'm getting there. I'm having to go a little more traditional in the final step than perhaps my uncle was willing to do.
Okay. Well, I am happy for you, my lord.
Thank you. How are things with you? Are our new friends being friendly?
Oh, incredibly. They tried to call me host.
Were you hosting?
To the best of my ability to immolate you, my lord.
No. I've been known to play host when I need to.
Admittedly.
It's not really in your wheelhouse, my dear.
No. So I preferred to be called Warden. It felt better. But they have very interesting magics with them. They have a stone giant that they claim has autonomy.
Oh. Yes, the stone construct. I'm aware of it, not depth of knowledge, but it's dwarven.
Yes.
In its origins.
Which they claim is a person.
Well, different cultures handle certain things differently.
And our Navaran mage has a floating skull named Robert that apparently only talks to her.
Wisp magic, I imagine. They are spirits, for want of a better term.
Interesting. Oh, and apparently it can possess people. So.
Well, they do like to bind spirits to things, after all, down there.
Yes, and apparently
that's not creating abominations. No.
No, somehow that's accepted. Along with her dead uncle. That's what I've been informed of.
Yes, I did see that when we entered the room.
I imagine that's.
I mean, you hear all sorts of stories about the necropolis. I had yet to ever see it.
Yes. Apparently they... Above table question. Due to the nature of this house, would I know there are plans afterwards? Or would they have said that in front of me?
You will know.
Gotcha. Which apparently her uncle cannot be sustained for very long. So there's either limits and or necessity there.
Well, we'll have to ensure that everybody gets what they want and they're able to make a swifty and safe exit back to Navarro.
Yes, and I assume that's why Eleanor was so interested, which I expect to see her in 2 days. We are getting ready to have a very good welcoming party for her.
Yes. I wonder if she did learn that magic. She wants to bring him back.
Yeah. From what I can tell. Question. Have I seen a lot of the uncle talking or speaking or anything like that?
You were aware of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Because you were in service to the family when he was still alive.
Oh, sorry. I meant
You weren't
the dead
his.
uncle.
Oh. Oh.
The dead uncle. Can I see?
Right.
Have I seen like the capabilities of the dead guy?
No.
Okay.
No. Not capabilities wise.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
was moving around and was animated, as a person might be, but in terms of speaking, reasoning, thought, magic, not really.
Yeah, then I will tell Lord Cesar about that, about just, my impressions of what dead uncle is capable of. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name.
The Rizzler.
Rizzler, thank you.
No, his name's Rizzo. We call him
Rizzo,
the Rizzler.
yes. They call him Rizzo, but yes, I haven't seen movement or intelligence or intention yet. So my guess is she
There is
got
a
close.
spirit in there, though. There must be.
I'm a little more worried about the wisp in that regard, but yes.
Oh, well.
Having private conversations that only you can hear.
There are mages who can do this, not just their kind.
Yes, but they seem to only know a little bit of what Eleanor was up to. My guess is she was very close.
Be mindful of the spirit, then. Spirits are often aware of things that regular people cannot be.
Will do. But yes, I think we'll run into her near the old temples.
Okay. All right.
I will
I
check
trust
today.
you will set a wonderful plan.
Yes, and I am going to check to be sure if she has contacts in the city still.
Wonderful. Well, I am going to continue my work. I need to head out and be seen to be around people and speaking. So it is quite clear that I am not Minrathis when this happens.
Yes, my lord. Be careful.
And you? And there's like a pause where it's like, perhaps he was going to say something else, but he leaves it. And the mirror will turn to a mirror again.
That's what I say.
And I blush. No. When the mirror goes dark, Alani will pull out the second mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And once it's activated,
Yep.
we'll just say he's close.
You know what to do.
Yes, my lord. And then I will also last note, I will be in Navarre soon.
Do you have a means to travel?
We might need an escape route.
It can be arranged. Swift and safe.
Yes, sir. And we'll shut down the mirror.
Mm.
And tuck it back in my armor.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll
Lenny's the
rejoin.
catfish. I'm about to push you. No, I'm kidding.
So,
and we'll return to the group, waiting for them to be ready to go.
mm-hmm.
Bella would have, after doing the letter, would have talked to Sharo to tell him to stay, rest up, but also to just maybe wander a little bit.
Yeah, he seems exceptionally agitated at the thought of having to stay here and you wandering around Tevinter on your own as an elf. So it'll stress him, but he knows better than to like protest or force the issue.
As
the
in this relationship. As a baby! Oh.
He's been babying. Like...
This is who you're helping whenever you're donating. This is
Yeah.
Oh, not the face.
Donating subs, bitties. We are
Little
helping that
blinks.
sweet boy.
Oh,
Look at the baby.
oh, slow blink of love.
You say that
Alani
he
will
can't,
also.
he can't see me.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
But he can sense you. That's the sense of love.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Alani will instruct any remaining staff. Just make sure, looking at Shoro, he has what he needs. Make sure to assist him. He shouldn't move around too much.
They nod their head.
Thank you.
Ow! Boot! The fuck!
The duality of cats.
And then I have to swat the cat.
That baby. Okay, so we're.
She would have
Yes.
told Shara to like wander maybe a little and get to know the staff
Sure.
as to the best of
He will
his
do his best.
ability.
He's he's not the most charismatic of sort, but he will at least ask questions.
Yeah. She'll give him the I'm going off to work, honey. Kiss. I'll be back.
Do you keep that hidden, that conversation?
Oh yeah, no, that was while you were having
Oh.
your weird secret mirror talk.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened. Huh. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
So the rest of you are free to get into 2 carriages now. One is going straight into town for a little bit of shopping, retail therapy, scoping out the maybe not competition, but seeing what the market is like in terms of potential gaps in it to be filled with cosmetics. And Bella, you're shadowing Eleni.
I am a shadow rogue.
Yeah, you are. So our 2 let's head to town retail therapy, possibly, buds. Ophelia, you're going looking for robes, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It is a fairly easy task for you. There's actually a street. It's like when you get a level of a metropolis city where there's like a district, like the cloth district, which is just where all of the fashion outlets are. And you're not really given any trouble. What I will say is that you note, certainly when you're Navarra, you're treated with an air of respect, obviously, because of status and your role within Necropolis and the role of your family and what have you. And even in other, the lands of Thedas, there's still an element of class systems being around and you are of a particular class. Here in Tevinter, there's a slight, there's respect there, certainly, but veiled respect when you see it. And you're still an outsider. So you're getting I'm sure you guys have been in some of the big cities. My mind goes to Paris, but there are other cities like it where there's a way of treating people with respect and there's a way of treating tourists with respect and people who are not from around here.
No, Paris is about what I would assume. I get treated great in Paris because I'm from Louisiana. But I would even say maybe Quebec is a little bit... If you've never been to Quebec,
I don't know.
Speak English in Quebec, oh man.
Yeah,
Paris, they insist.
Paris is even people from other areas of France can have a hard time in Paris. Paris is a very unique beast. And although when we were there, they treated us better when they realised that we were not English, we were in fact Scottish, and suddenly the treatment changed. Not to be proud, we were still treated very much as like Tyrison when you tried to speak French and they give you the look of like, don't try to speak to me in French. Anyway, all that being said, I feel that you are served. You are shown garments. It's maybe not as warm as you might expect in other places, but what kind of outfit do you think you're getting?
I think she would want something closer to what she would wear in Navarra, because Antiva, she had to completely change how she looked because she didn't want to
Yeah.
stand out as a mage, but now she's in a
Yeah.
place where, just like in her home city in Navarra, she could walk around freely with a staff and robes and
Yeah.
her status. So yeah, she's looking for Tevinter fashion-esque, but more in the colors that she prefers from Navarra and the darker tones.
I mean, they're all about the dark tones here in Twitter.
I mean, fair. Well, I've seen some like bright oranges and yellows before from Tevinter art, and I'm like,
But
she is very much like gold accents. She'll totally do that, but she prefers more like black and blue, dark blue and silver and things like that.
Okay. All right. Easily done. And you have the bank to allow you to buy it. Robin. I would like you to do a roll. It's up to you which of your skill sets you want to use. In theory, it could even be evaluation of just assessing the situation here.
Yeah. Also, if we're in one of these stores with Ophelia, and I happen to see a really cool hat. I wouldn't mind a cool hat.
Sure. Please describe to me the kind of really cool hat that Robin wants to wear.
You know what? Like, hold on. What are the coolest hats, Google? Because I don't know hats that much. Not a cadet cap, not a newsie, not a bucket. I
Musketeer
don't know.
hat.
I was like, because like with Teventer right now in the time period, everything's gonna be spiky, is what I'm assuming.
Ooh,
That there's just
Spiky.
spikes everywhere.
So
like
what if
spiked
there
shoulder
was,
pads.
like spiky studded like berets would be so cool. Or like, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Just I imagine it being like essentially getting one of those cadet caps from Hot Topic back in like 2006.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're able to pick up a cool hat.
This is a cool hat, and I put it on my head, and I look at Ophelia. What do you think? I need a haircut real bad.
She just kind of like looks at it and is like, I agree.
Cool. I'm gonna get this hat.
Very good. So hat acquired. You're able to swan around the market, go to a different district of town where you know that the sort of businesses you're looking for exist. Now with a little air of heightened confidence with your cool hat. So personally, I'd say evaluation, but I'm open to bartering. If there's something else you can think of, you would roll.
Yeah. Let's see real quick on my sheet. Because I have all kinds of thingies. Okay. Evaluation, writing, cultural war. There's bargaining. Which is just bartering, right?
Yeah.
Which I think I actually will use just because my communication is better than my cunning.
Sure. So what is it that you're trying to bargain with them?
Yeah,
I had presumed. I mean,
yeah,
sorry,
you're
sorry,
right.
I'm open for angles.
Evaluation is definitely better suited
Okay.
for this, just because it's like I am looking at not just like how much things cost, but what they're like the quality of their ingredients. Like, and I might actually have to communicate with someone, like talk to someone to ask about ingredients, where they're procured from, that kind of stuff.
And what sort of thing is selling the best here as well?
Yeah, exactly.
What's on vogue?
What is in vogue? Okay, so let's roll an evaluation. I am one away from a perfect roll in that one.
Yeah, 21, 5 stunts. Gosh. You know what?
I get everything.
It seems that a lot of what is on offer here are things that are about anti-aging, you know. There are things that help with making your skin look fresh, maybe even lightening the skin a little, because like, you know, for the paler you are, clearly the more wealthy you are because you don't have to do a day's work outside kind of vibes. So it seems that those two things are certainly in existence, and it seems like there is a current trend among the biggest up and ups of like what your scent really says about you. So in terms of perfumes, there's this is what to use when you are wanting to be empowering. This is what you want to do for enticing, and it's really trendy at the moment to be like, well, these ingredients mean this, so I want a scent to be like this. So smells and what they say about you, anti-aging and things to make you look like you've never done a day's work, seem to be the biggest market right now, which means there's probably a few things that you can either add into that to tap into that market, or be like, you know what, this is clearly what is important to people into winter, but I have this one product that does something else that I reckon they're probably going to want.
So, her brain is going. It's
Yeah.
like, so they don't want to look like that they do a day's work, but all they're worrying about is the what the sun does, not what physical activity does. And if anyone knows anyone who has worked with their hands, the knuckles swell. If you worked in a garden, if you worked in a kitchen, whatever. So it seems to me there's a lack of anti-inflammatory products here.
Yeah.
And if they really want to hide, that they're doing any kind of activity, they want to keep that inflammatory nature of their hands down. I am making note of this.
Especially with the anti-aging vibes, you know? People who are actually up in their years may want to make sure their joints are...
Because not only does it look better, it feels better.
Yep. So you see a niche in this market that you're like, I actually know the perfect ingredients for this.
I know what I'm doing. Makes like I do have a notebook.
Yeah. And the thing is, not many dwarves, like we're really not many dwarves at all, are going to come up here to try and get any kind of market in this country. And so there really is an opportunity to break into something that nobody else is, and there's some very deep pockets here.
And I am actually going to purchase some of the things, like some of the smells and some of the skin bleaching products to bring back with me.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely wonderful. We'll hop on over to our other pair. Bella, you are traveling with Eleni. As you guys head into the town, again, it might take you about an hour to get into the kind of heart of it, of where Eleni's going. Is there anything you would talk about while you were in the carriage?
I think it's a silent ride, unless Eleni decides to speak.
Okay.
Honestly, I think if anything, she's just kind of a little uncomfortable being in a carriage.
Yeah, I think she's not in the obvious "I'm staring at you" way, but she's studying Eleni's like reactions to things. Like how comfortable is she in the carriage? Because she was out of the carriage, you know. Does she rather be working than being the one provided for, like the provider? Like just getting to know someone and their quirks by watching and learning.
Yeah, being in a carriage with a 6-foot blade is uncomfortable.
Yeah. I would say, if you, Bella, can you roll me perception empathy, and I'll let Torin decide what sort of things might be getting noticed.
I don't have any rerolls or anything, right? I don't think so. It's fine.
Right, 16 is a fairly good roll. It's not like absolute innermost workings, but
yeah.
I'll let you know.
From a side of
Uh,
parish ride,
We're all
she's not gonna
accomplished
get,
storytellers here. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what a couple of things might be noticed about you?
So she's sitting there definitely across from you, and like I said, the blade is huge. It's taller than her. And so she's got it like across her waist on her lap, you know.
Mhm.
Uh Definitely uncomfortable. Not because you're staring, because that's a
Mhm.
fairly common thing,
Yeah.
especially like other mages, other people visiting Titus kind of
Yeah.
thing. I'm
And
an
she's not
elf with a
necessarily
dragon tattooed on my
yeah.
face.
She's not
Yeah.
necessarily staring in an obvious way, but she does give you looks over. Like every so often, she
Yeah.
rearranges herself, looks you over.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Eleni's a very stoic person. Like you're getting that idea that this is not some kind of act or anything. She just is a stoic person.
Yeah.
She it serves House Titus, and this place, as you know, is not nice to elves. Like she's taught or she's treated far better than you would expect, but
Mm-hmm.
not like she's not a friend.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So she's uncomfortable in the carriage. She usually rides outside of it. And definitely is not the type to like get gifts often, if ever.
Mm-hmm.
So like being nice to her is going to make her uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like overly nice and overly,
Yeah.
trying to be friends it makes her
Yeah.
uncomfortable. So she's actually a little more calm and happy in the quiet
Mm-hmm.
than when
Mm-hmm.
y'all are talking to her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's just things that I've noticed as a player, which is great.
Yeah.
Makes me happy. That I like how you're playing her a lot. Anyway, that's her stars
Thanks.
and wishes, everyone. Um, but yeah, no, she'll just kind of perceive her, learn, notice that close quarters is probably the best way if she needed to fight Eleni because Eleni has a 6-foot sword in a carriage and Bella has daggers that she can maneuver easier. But you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not saying any of this out loud. This is just
Okay.
anyway. She takes out her journal, right? Dear diary, Eleni,
Oh
not
no.
working close face.
Oh my god. No. And honestly, if I'm gonna ask the same question, does Eleni pick up on just anything that she hasn't
Sure, Romy. It's
solidified
a
about her already?
perception. Yeah, perception, empathy, and then I'll let
Mhm.
Satan decide what you notice
Yeah.
about Bella.
Sure.
Bella. She's so pretty.
Thank
Oh wow,
you.
that's a lot.
5 stunt points.
That sure is a lot.
Yeah. So what extent do you want me to describe things? Because that is a good roll.
19 is
With
pretty
5
fucking
stunt
good.
points,
Yeah, that's noticing quite a lot, including little quirks. Not your absolute deep innermost.
Mhm.
It's that boundary of is noticing quite a lot about you, but there's only so much you can tell by watching somebody and not being inside their own thoughts and
Yeah,
speaking to them.
yeah.
So, within the context of watching your patterns of behavior, what are
Yeah.
they able to notice?
I think Eleni would have noticed that she is very perceptive, not necessarily in that my stats are so high, but in that within the context of what happened yesterday and what you've seen, the dinner, breakfast, all that stuff, even now, she keeps her eye on anything that's moving, and her peripherals. Well, you would notice her looking at Eleni and studying her, not necessarily by looking straight at her, but she is aware of the small changes and movements surrounding.
God damn it. We will be right back, everyone. Things are starting up. I don't know if people can still hear or see me, but my call dropped suddenly. My internet seems to be down. Can y'all see my my things? Yeah. see here.